Ladies and gentlemen, I have had the privilege of touring hundreds of homes at this point in my career. And what I've noticed is that there's definitely something special about a home that feels designed for a specific lot, or more specifically, with the actual end buyer in mind. That's exactly why we're here today. I personally believe that this home fits this lot and is gonna fit perfectly for the right buyer. If we haven't had a chance to meet, my name is John Paul Gutierrez, but you, my friend, can call me JP, and I am the proud founder of the Bespoke Homes Group, where our sole purpose is to provide you transparent real estate information, as well as help you via a customized plan acquire your next home. Whether it's your first home or one of many that you're adding to our portfolio, we're here to show you what the Sunshine State of Florida has to offer. And today I'm ecstatic to bring you this home tour in the wonderful city of Ocala, more specifically Marion Oaks. And if you're not familiar with Marion Oaks, please just relax, take a seat, kick back, and let me put you on. First and foremost, we're gonna be just 10 minutes away from I-75. Once you're on this interstate, you're gonna have easy access to major metropolitan cities in Florida. For example, you're gonna be an hour and 15 minutes away from Tampa. And this major metropolitan city is gonna give you access to the West Coast, the Gulf Coast beaches like Sarasota and Clearwater, as well as a bustling city with plenty of nightlife and entertainment. You're also an hour and 15 minutes from Orlando. That's gonna give you easy access to the major theme parks and attractions of Walt Disney World, Universal, Volcano Bay, and of course, a bustling city as well with plenty of nightlife and entertainment. Now, 50 minutes north of here, we're gonna have Gainesville, which is gonna be home to the University of Florida, one of the largest and most prolific universities in the state. Now, Ocala in and of itself is also gonna have everything that you could want and need. Ocala's claim to fame is being the horse capital of the world. And the embodiment of this can be found in the multi-million-dollar project known as the World Equestrian Center. Here you're gonna have all sorts of equestrian events, as well as other events like youth sporting programs, for example, AAU volleyball and basketball events being held in this location. Now, a little bit closer to this home, you're gonna have Highway 200. Highway 200 is gonna take you from Marion Oaks all the way to downtown Ocala. In downtown Ocala, you're gonna find a charming downtown space that's gonna host plenty of entertainment and dining. One of my favorite places to go there is Symmetry Coffee, a faith-based coffee shop that's gonna have excellent coffee and food. I highly recommend the Tarzan Toast. Now, as you take Highway 200 down closer to Marion Oaks, you're gonna find all of your entertainment and needs. Grocery stores like Publix, and you're also gonna have independent retailers like Kohl's, Guitar Center, Dillard's, Barnes & Nobles, as well as Paddock Mall that's gonna host all of your major department stores as well. Diversity in food is no problem to find here. Whether you're looking for fast food like Chipotle, Chick-fil-A, McDonald's, you'll find plenty of them in this area, as well as unique dining experiences like Smalls, Bonefish, Cheddar's, and one of my favorites, Las Margaritas Mexican restaurant. Additionally, all of your entertainment can be found on Highway 200 as well. Everything from epic theaters to indoor trampoline parks will be found here so that your family has all the fun it can possibly have. Now, here within Marion Oaks, we're also gonna have a community center that's gonna have its own pool, splash pad, basketball courts, tennis courts, and you're also gonna have grocery stores like a brand new Aldi that's opening up, as well as Walgreens and all of your essential needs, literally 5 minutes away from this property. Now, where we are right now is the driveway of this property, where you're gonna fit approximately 4 to 6 vehicles, and then you have a 2-car private garage right behind me as well. This home overall is gonna feature 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, and just over 1,800 heated square feet of living space. Additionally, we're situated on an absolutely gorgeous, oversized 1/3 of an acre lot here in the beautiful sunny city of Marion Oaks. Now, the home you're gonna see today is built with full concrete block and stucco construction. So you don't have to worry about any wood frame. You don't have to worry about anything. It's built specifically for those hurricanes. Now, this is also a flood zone X. So if we do get heavy storms, heavy rains, you don't have to worry about this property flooding at all, being that it has less than a 1% chance of flooding. You have a 30-year architectural shingle roof on this property, and this home will come with a warranty from the builder. There's plenty of windows, plenty of nice accents, plenty of space to relax and enjoy. And I'm ecstatic to show you guys what's behind this nice, by the way, oversized 8-foot door. This right here, my friends, is the key. Let's check it out. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome inside this magnificent property. I'm ecstatic to tour you through every inch of this home, but at the end, monthly payment, down payment, taxes, insurance, all the financial information you need, all the stuff for you to know truly whether this home is a good investment for you and your family, all at the end of this video. So just stay tuned. I'm just gonna get you through the tour. Let's begin. First thing you're gonna notice as soon as you step in, number one, luxury vinyl plank is gonna line the entirety or almost the entirety of the home, despite the bathrooms. We'll check those out in a minute. The second thing you're gonna notice is these 10-foot ceilings that soar over the entire home, making every space feel so big. I can't even begin to describe how tall these ceilings are, but they're very, very nice and it feels great in this space. As soon as you step in, you're in the living room area, most likely. It's kind of an open concept, but slightly sectioned off. Here's where you would have your couch, your sectional, your lazy boy, all of the furniture, the coffee table, all that jazz, and your TV, more than likely over on this side of the room. And then towards the north side, you're gonna have two large oversized windows that let in a bunch of natural light. And this is just the beginning. See, towards the back of the open concept, we have three oversized sliders that lead us into the backyard. And that's part of the reason why I think this home is excellently designed, but we'll talk about that section in just a little bit. For now, this is your living room space. And right off your living room space is one of my favorite parts of this home. Again, it's 4 bedrooms. This is the first bedroom here. This is gonna be roughly about 10 by 10 feet. You have 2 oversized windows still facing the front of the home, letting in all that natural light. You have this walk-in closet, and we're gonna have an ensuite bathroom here. And the ensuite bathroom is gonna have quartz countertops, cabinetry, your toilet, and your glass enclosed shower that is floor to ceiling tiled. A magnificent touch. Now, the reason why I love this in this particular home is because this can be the in-law quarters if you have your in-laws living with you, or you have older children who are still with you but want their own space in general, own bathroom. This is excellent. Or if you're someone like me, or whether you're retiring, downsizing, you're an empty nester, this is a perfect office space. If you still spend some time on the computer or reading or working out, this is just an excellent space that can be an addition to your home with the ensuite bathroom, whether someone occupies it or you use it as a flex space for your family. I think that is an excellent touch. And given the area that we're in, I think that is a perfect space. Now, let's head over towards the east side of the home where we're gonna find the entry in the garage. But before we get into the garage, we have the laundry room. No washer and dryer included, but all your plugins are there. And you have this wire rack up above, which you can always change out or just completely replace with some cabinetry. Now we're gonna step into the 2-car garage, pretty standard 2-car garage that we have here. You're gonna have your water heater in one corner, your electric panel, and of course you have your garage door opener, plenty of space. And I do love that they painted the floor in here, so it gives a really clean look in the garage. So typically park your car in the garage. You walk in through your laundry room. Here you're gonna have your air handler system, but right next to that, you're gonna step into the primary suite. Large space here, about 15 by 15 feet. Massive windows that are gonna face the south side of the property, so you can always get some natural light or just a look into the backyard. And they're pretty much gonna frame where your bed is most likely gonna go. The back of their headboard will either be on this side or more than likely on this side as well, but you have space to configure this in whichever way you'd like. Now, of course, you're gonna have an ensuite bathroom for the primary room. You're gonna have a double vanity, quartz countertop, cabinetry down below. You have your mirrors individually. You have this glass enclosed shower, again, floor to ceiling tiled, and that rainfall shower head, which hits different. Then you have your standalone soaking tub here, which is an excellent place to relax, enjoy a glass of wine, or if you like to work out, you like to run, like me, I play soccer. This is an excellent place to kind of let your body recover. I know that I'm not really blowing anybody's mind here, but I recently got introduced to the magic of Epsom salt, and it's changed the life of my knees and ankles forever. And thanks to a soaking tub similar to this, now I'm able to recover a bit better from those hard games. You have a private water closet. You have here a linen closet on this side, and then we step into the primary walk-in closet that has plenty of space. And you have this area over here where they did not place a hanger, where you could easily put a dresser of sorts or a cabinet to hold some extra clothing, shoe racks, whatever it is that you need in your primary closet. Now, as we step out of the primary bedroom, we're back into the open concept, right? So here in this area, we're in the dining area, more than likely. You're gonna have 5 recessed LED lights, but that middle one you can change out for a fan if you'd like, or if you wanted like a hanging kind of fixture, hanging light, a chandelier of sorts, you can do that there as well. And one thing I love are these large sliders. This is well oversized. Most homes that we tour are pretty much just gonna have these 2 doors and that's it. Here they added a 3rd one. I really think it fits the vibe of this home. You have a 1/3 of an acre. You have a very large space. Around you, you don't have any neighbors right now, so there's plenty of nature. And this gives space for there to be an indoor-outdoor connection here. I imagine screening in this lanai or extending it out and just leaving those doors open in the winter here in Florida where it doesn't get too cold, but you'll get a nice cool breeze and you can just leave it there and it's fresh air. Now we're in the kitchen area. You have a waterfall quartz countertop for this massive oversized island here. Your farmhouse sink right in the middle. And of course, you're gonna have all your appliances. You're gonna have your refrigerator, your dishwasher, stove, microwave, the oven. Cabinetry down below on both sides or all 3 sides, 42-inch soft close cabinetry as well all above. White shaker cabinets with the matte black handle fixtures already included, which is nice. And small detail that I love that this builder did was they already installed your backsplash as well. Needless to say, you have a very spacious pantry here so that all of your food can be stored away nicely and neatly there. I've recently gotten into like these clear organizing containers. My family's big on snacking, like Nutri-Grain bars, goldfish. I'm a big trail mix type of guy. And there's these clear containers that organize everything and it looks so nice to like open up your cupboard or your pantry and everything's super neatly organized. It's just, it kind of scratches my brain in a special way. Now we're into our 3rd bedroom here. This one's 11 by 10 feet. You're gonna have your folding door closet here and 2 windows facing the south side of the property. Right across the hall, we're gonna have the same dimensions in our 4th and final bedroom. The only difference is this bedroom is going to be mirrored. So the window here is facing the north side of the property and our closet faces towards the south side or the other bedroom that we were just in. Now, in between both of these bedrooms, we're gonna have our 3rd and final full bathroom. Guys, we step over into the ceramic tile. I don't think I mentioned that in the previous 2 bathrooms, but all of the bathrooms have ceramic tile. You're gonna have, again, floor to ceiling tile for here, your shower with the tub. And I love that they added this window for extra natural light. Quartz countertop, of course, and the whole shebang, toilet, cabinetry, everything in this area for the guest or the kids. I think that would be like the kids area if you have kids, and then you can have like an office, like we said, and your primary bedroom, or if you're an empty nester, that'll be for when the kids come visit, the grandkids come visit, and then you have your office space in your primary bedroom. Now, let's open up these 3 sliding doors here. I love, such a vibe. Such a vibe. And then you step out into your covered lanai already. So if you just wanted to screen this in the way it is right now, you have plenty of space back here for a patio set. You can put a grill back here. You can enjoy this as a summer kitchen. Plenty of space. Or if you wanted to extend it, guys, we're on a 1/3 of an acre. So you have plenty of space to extend this out, turn it into a pool deck, add a pool, or have space to do a playground. Literally whatever you wanted to do. Guys, there's no HOA, there's no CDD, there's no problems, no restrictions out here. So you are good to go with your backyard experience. You want to fence it in? Yes, absolutely. You can fence it in, no problem. And you have nothing but nature out here. It's really peaceful, but it's also a super convenient location. Let's talk about some numbers, guys. The home is beautiful. The location is excellent. Let's see if the finances match up to your family's needs. Let's go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for sticking around until the end. Let's hop right into what we just saw. Just to recap again, guys, we saw a 4-bedroom, 3-bathroom sitting on 1,802 square feet on 1/3 of an acre. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna give you guys 3 seconds to guess the price of this magnificent home starting now. 3, 2, 1. This home is currently listed for just $340,000 here in Marion Oaks, Ocala. Convenient location, excellent finishes, as you guys saw, grade A finishes, and an awesome build in general. 4 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms. I think that's magnificent. Let me know what you guys think in the price. And for those of you who may be thinking, hey, that's way too much money, How much would you pay? Let me know in the comments. Throw me what your offer would be on a property like this. I would love to hear what it's like. I know everybody's market is different, so I'm curious to know what this would go for or what you think it should go for if you disagree with the pricing. I currently think it's a great price. Now let's talk about the finances more in depth. So we know the home price is $340,000. What goes into the purchase of a home? Well, one, you have your down payment. That's what everybody knows. What's my down payment? What's my down payment? But there's a second set of fees called closing costs. It's the cost of doing business, the cost of purchasing a home. And there's two ways to go about it. See, if you use a loan, you're gonna have more closing costs because you have lender fees in addition to your title fees and state fees, county fees, etc. If you purchase cash, it's about $1,500, no more than that. Typically, I see it more closer to that $1,000 mark. With a loan, we estimate it to be about 3% of the price of the home will be your closing costs alone. So this is a fact that is in addition to your down payment. So $10,200 roughly is what your closing costs would look like on a loan. So keep that in mind. That is in addition to the loan. However, the closing cost is something that my team and I can work to get the builder to cover on your behalf. If they're not offering it already, we can negotiate and make sure that you are paying as little closing costs as possible. Now let's talk about some loans. FHA loan is the Federal Housing Administration loan. Most people think of this as a first-time home buyer's loan. That's not necessarily the case. You don't have to be a first-time home buyer. It's for primary home owners, especially if you haven't owned a home in the past 3 years or you're moving over 100 miles away, you can qualify for an FHA loan. And what that allows you to do is purchase a home with as low as a 580 credit score and as little as 3.5% down. So what that looks like here would be $11,900 in your down payment, and PITI is $2,564. Let me break that down for you guys real quick before we go on. PITI, principal, interest, taxes, and insurances. Those are all of the things that make up your total mortgage payment, right? Your monthly payment. Principal, the price of the home. Interest, the interest rate attached to your loan. Taxes for the year, prorated monthly. And insurances. On most loans, you're gonna have two insurances. One, your homeowner's insurance, and two, private mortgage insurance. You can avoid private mortgage insurance. If you have a loan, you can't avoid homeowner's insurance. However, you can avoid private mortgage insurance. I'll show you guys how in just a few minutes. Now let's continue on. VA, this is the Veteran Affairs loan. This is offered to veterans, a family of veterans in the United States. If you qualify for this loan, thank you so much for your service. I wanna start off by telling you that. And it'd be an honor and privilege to be able to serve you in the best way possible, get you the most aggressive deal, and try to get you into this home with $0 out of pocket. $0 down payment is what the VA requires. They're also gonna give you a special interest rate, and that would put your mortgage payment at about $2,454 on a monthly basis. Now let's talk about conventional loans. They're more typical loans, more commonly known loans. Most people know the 20% down loan, but there's 3 loans prior to that that you can use. If you are a first-time home buyer with qualifying credit, you can put just 3% down. It's gonna be $10,200 down with a mortgage payment of about $2,623. If you're not a first-time home buyer, but you are purchasing your primary home, you can use a 5% down conventional loan. That's $17,000 in your down payment and your mortgage payment just over $2,500. 10% down is typically used by those purchasing a secondary home, or vacation home, if you will. A lot of people who purchase this are either literally purchasing a home for when they come vacation, or I get a lot of folks who are looking to retire within the next few years. They might come down to Florida and visit for a couple of weeks until they retire, and then they're gonna move full time. Well, they secure their home now at an amazing price with just 10% down. That's $34,000 down, $2,375 monthly mortgage payment. Last but not least, 20% down. This is used by 2 types of people. One, investors. If you're not gonna be occupying the property at all, you put 20% down. You can rent it out short-term, long-term, however you wanna do it. There's no restrictions here. Or if you want to avoid that private mortgage insurance that we were talking about earlier, you can put 20% down or achieve 20% equity in your home with a conventional loan, and you can remove private mortgage insurance. So with 20% down, you can save yourself a little bit of money, about $150 to $250 per month. So on a large scale of things, actually a lot of money you can save yourself. And that would be $68,000 down, leave you with a mortgage payment of about $2,076. Now, we've looked at about 6 different loan options here. Guys, tell me which one of these do you think would fit your family the best? Are you looking to invest? Are you looking to buy your primary home? Are you retiring in a few years? What is the case? let me know. I would love to assist you guys. And if you want to get started and see if you qualify for one of these loans, reach out. I have some awesome lenders that I work with that would love to assist you. They're an extension of my business. I trust them with my business, and I'm sure they will give you guys the best service, the service you guys deserve. Now let's talk about the last two things. Taxes. JP, what are taxes like in this area? In this area, taxes are estimated to be about 1% of the price of the property which you purchase it at. That will leave you at about $3,392 per year. Now there are exemptions that can get this lowered, like Florida homestead tax exemption. There's military veteran exemptions as well. So for taxes, there's plenty of ways to reduce this tax bill in the state of Florida. They're actually working to try to remove taxes or state. They're working to try to remove property taxes here in the state of Florida, which I think would be awesome, at least for primary homeowners. But right now, estimated about $3,392. And homeowners insurance for the year here is about $840 for the year. You have a brand new home, fully concrete block, stucco, warranties on absolutely everything. Is an insurance company's dream, and you're very low risk in a property like this. So $840 for the year gets you taken care of on a home just like this. So let me know what you guys think of the home, what you guys think of the price. If this is the right type of investment for you, you're looking for something similar to this in this area, somewhere in Florida, reach out. My team and I are here to help you. Whether you're looking to purchase in a month or you're looking to purchase in 5 years, my team would love to assist you in putting together a dedicated, customized plan for you to achieve homeownership here in the wonderful Sunshine State of Florida. Again, whether it's your first home or whether it's one of many that you're adding to a portfolio, we'd love to be your trusted real estate advisors. Reach out, phone call, text message, email. My team and I are always here for you. Thank you guys so much for sticking around until the end. And before I let you go, I just want to take a quick moment to pray with you guys. Dear Heavenly Father, I thank you for another day, another opportunity to see another beautiful home. Father, I thank you for each and every person who is watching this video. I pray you bless their lives with abundance, Lord. I pray that you, more than anything, provide us all with clarity of the plan that you have set out for us, Father. Let us see your direction. Let us hear your voice in our day-to-day lives so that we follow the plan that you have dedicated for us. Lord, cover us in your protection. Send your Holy Spirit to guide us. And I pray that you keep us close. In Jesus' name, I pray. Amen. Thank you guys so much for sticking around. I love you guys. I will see you next week. God bless.